Hello, Cancer. Happy November. Today we're going to look at your 2020 November horoscopes. We're going to look at love, money, health, work, and your spiritual health. Before I get started, I have to give a disclaimer. Not every card is going to resonate with every Cancer. There's one Cancer out there, 4 out of 5 of the cards will resonate. There's the next Cancer out there, only 1 out of the 5 will resonate, and that's perfectly normal, perfectly fine. Okay? Alright, so we're going to start with love. With some of you all, there's a younger person that's involved in your love situation. And I don't mean anything illegal. I mean, it might just be a couple of days younger. Might be 1 year younger. Might be 1 month younger. Might be just 1 day younger. But there's somebody that's definitely younger. Don't let the fact that they're younger, of age of course, but don't let the fact that they are a younger person convince you that they're not good or they're not worthy of being in a relationship with. Sometimes with some of you all, this means that somebody is about to come and sweep you off of your feet. Somebody that you don't necessarily expect. So, whichever scenario fits with you, give that person a chance. Next thing we're looking at is your finances. Now, when it comes to your finances, I got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. What that card tells me is you need to be very cautious when it comes to your money and when it comes to any type of business transactions. Some of you all are thinking about doing something. I don't know if you're thinking about selling something, maybe getting investment property, maybe buying stocks. There's something financial that it looks like it's a good idea on the surface, and yeah, I can do this, I can do that, but once you actually spend your money on this, once you get it, it's not going to be as much of a cash cow as you think. It's not going to be as lucrative as you initially thought. So, for example, some of you all might be thinking of buying an investment property, and it looks good from the outside, and what little you saw, it looks good. But once you get in there and you see that there's termites, you see that no the roof is leaking, there's plumbing issues. It's too late then. So I strongly advise you to invest carefully. Watch where you put your trust when it comes to your money. Be mindful about who you're talking to. Be mindful about who's advising you. Again, let's just go back, for example, to the investment property. Be mindful of that realtor. Be mindful of that person who's selling that whatever. Be mindful. Be mindful of the person that's telling you, oh yeah, you should go sell lashes. I make X amount of money every month. Be mindful. Somebody is not trustworthy. Be mindful. Alright, so when it comes to health, we have the Four of Wands. Pretty good card. So some of you all had or have some health ailments, and some of you all are currently waiting on the results from a test. But good news, you're going to be celebrating positive news soon. So yes, that will be whatever it is, pregnancy test, maybe whatever type of test it is, there's going to be positive news. Some of you all are having health issues and you can't find a solution, you can't figure out what it is. Soon there's going to be help available. So if you feel like, oh, I went to this doctor and that doctor, I'm not going to see the third one because, or I'm not going to get a second opinion, I've seen enough. No, go get it. If you see another doctor and, oh no, I've seen some, go see him, because you're going to figure it out soon. Do not stop. Don't let what had happened in the past affect the future, okay? Go get it checked out. You're going to figure out what's going on. There is help available. It might not be in your town. You might have to go a little bit further out. It might be a doctor you looked over. Whatever the case may be with this health issue, the help is there. The help is available. The solution is out there. You just have to keep going. You have to be persistent when you're trying to find this help. This is your help. Okay? Put forth the effort. You're going to get a solution. Okay, so when it comes to your work life, we have the Nine of Swords, and some of you all are not having a good time at work. You are worrying, you are stressed. Maybe you think you're going to get laid off or fired, or maybe they're cutting hours, or whatever the case may be. Stop stressing because you can't control it. Stop stressing. I mean, what are you stressing for? At the end of the day, life is going to happen to you. So stop. Listen, easier said than done, I understand, but listen to me when I tell you this. It's going to happen, okay? Remind yourself, be mindful that whatever it is going to happen. Things will be okay. Focus on what you can control. If you don't know if your job is going to be there next week or not, you can control applying to other jobs. You can control still working there, still while putting out resumes. You can control that. You can control deciding that I'm still going to go in and do my job. You can control that. Try to leave your anxiety at the door. Just try. Again, easier said than done. And I'm not being dismissive of you and your stressors. I'm not. But I want you to understand that stressing is not going to help you. Smoking 10 cigarettes is not going to help you. It's not. So try to come to the terms of what's going to happen is going to happen, and I'm going to be taken care of regardless, okay? If you're looking for work, or if you think that maybe you need to move on to another position, you might not want to tell people that you work with per se, but talk to people. Just talk to random people. You never know who's going to say, oh, they're hiring such and such. Oh, well, I know such and such, and I can ask for you. Talk. Don't be, closed off and private, and I don't want to tell anybody, and I want to pretend like everything's okay. No, somebody out there is going to get a job based on word of mouth. Somebody out there is going to get a job because they talked to such and such and they knew of this place and they just went right on in. Okay? For the ones of you that are looking for work, number one, we're going to be positive in all of it, no matter what's happening. Cancer. No matter, even the ones that are working and stressing, the ones that aren't working and stressing, the ones that are working, stressing, and looking for something else, you're going to have to stay positive, okay? Don't be afraid to ask for help. When you see people, don't be afraid, hey, these are my qualifications. Are they hiring where you are, where your such and such works, or whatever the case may be. It's going to be okay. But stressing is not going to help you at all. And lastly, we're looking at your spiritual health, and we have the Three of Wands. What that tells me is, with some of you all, you are getting more information. You might be wanting to or kind of afraid to change some of your beliefs based on the information that you got. Currently, some of you have a mature and logical spiritual view in place. You are definitely growing spiritually, and with that growth, that goes back to the new information. And once we grow and we get new information, some things change, some things we look at it a little bit differently. That's what's happening to you right now. You're learning more, you're knowing more, you're being a little bit more analytical, and you're changing past thoughts, dealing with what you believed previously. And that is perfectly normal. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, rate, and comment. If you would like a personal reading,
All of my contact information is in the description box below. I will see you in the next video.